Oh, hello. Welcome to Rapid Nurse. Who am I? Just a nurse. With years of nursing experience making me a nurse of all trades, but a master of nothing. These rapid experiences in the healthcare field took a fresh-faced young person with boundless hopes for our healthcare and mutated it into a tired, jaded nurse. On the channel, we will discuss topics that affect our healthcare. Now, without further interruption, onto the video. Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into a topic that often lurks in the shadows: the financial exploitation of the elderly in long-term care facilities. It's a disturbing reality that we cannot afford to ignore any longer, especially if you have aging parents or grandparents. The discussion of today's video hits close to home since my family made the tough choice to put my 90-year-old grandmother in a long-term care facility. We had worries and plenty of questions before we found a place that we were all happy with. I will share more later in the video about my experiences, but do you have an experience with placing your loved one in a long-term care facility you would like to share? Please share in the comments down below. The private sector and the long-term care homes they run have a primary directive: profit. Before we dive deeper, first a message from our sponsor, Amazon.
Hey, you there! Yeah, you with the adventurous spirit and the savvy sense of style. Are you ready to unlock a world of endless possibilities? Then buckle up, because we're about to take you on a whirlwind journey through the ultimate shopping destination, Amazon.
From the latest tech gadgets to fashion trends that turn heads, Amazon has it all, such as classics like Call of Duty Black Ops 2. And guess what? You can get your hands on these must-haves with just a click of a button, thanks to our Amazon Associates link. Picture this: cozy nights in with friends, exploring the hottest deals on Amazon. With our Associates link, every purchase becomes an adventure, and every click leads to excitement. Might I suggest I Care a Lot on Prime TV, one of the inspirations for the video. Or if you're like me, you want a physical copy on DVD.
But wait, there's more. Amazon isn't just about gadgets and gizmos. It's a playground for culinary creatives too. Elevate your cooking game with top-of-the-line kitchen appliances and gourmet ingredients, all just a click away. And for all you fitness fanatics out there, Amazon has everything you need to crush your goals and unleash your inner athlete. From high-performance gear to nutritious supplements, we've got your back. Fashion forward? You bet! With Amazon, you can curate your wardrobe with the hottest trends, from runway-inspired looks to everyday essentials. Express yourself and make a statement with every outfit. And let's not forget about self-care. Transform your space into a sanctuary with Amazon's vast selection of home decor, beauty essentials, and relaxation must-haves. Because you deserve to pamper yourself.
So what are you waiting for? Join the millions of savvy shoppers who are transforming their lives with Amazon. Click the link in the description below to start your shopping spree today. By using my Amazon Associates link, you are helping out a nurse. As an Amazon Associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Every purchase is not just a transaction, it's an experience. Happy shopping! Let's understand the magnitude of this issue. According to recent studies, financial exploitation of the elderly is shockingly prevalent, with billions of dollars lost annually to scams and financial abuse. It would be more straightforward if their money and life savings were being stolen from a stranger wearing a burglar mask. But more times than not, it is by a stranger wearing a razor blade smile, offering you and your aging loved one salvation for a price. There are a few different types of senior abuse, such as physical abuse, SA, self-neglect, mental abuse, and financial abuse. The definitions of elder abuse and neglect are abundant and varied. Each type could have their own video. If interested in seeing such videos in the future, comment down below. For now, we are focusing on the financial abuse of seniors. Add the legal definitions to the mix, and now things are complex. For the cases that do get brought to court, they often are buried in lengthy and complicated proceedings, allowing lawyers to find the legal loopholes or make contradictions between policies. An audit by the Guardianship Fraud Program in Palm Beach County estimates that over $273 billion in assets are controlled by guardians in the United States. While in Canada, the province transfers about $2 billion a year to for-profit companies to provide long-term care beds. A senior advocate points out, this is one of the largest annual fund transfers on the provincial budget. Many elderly individuals rely on long-term care facilities for support and assistance in their golden years. They place their trust in the hands of caregivers, directors, and shareholders, expecting to receive quality care in return. At the time, we placed our 90-year-old grandmother into a publicly run long-term care facility, knowing the public sector delivered 93,000 more care hours than what they were funded to provide, whereas the long-term care facilities operated by for-profit companies delivered 500,000 fewer care hours than they were funded for by the province. It's too bad these people who own these for-profit facilities don't put that funding into care for the elderly in their care. Lower quality services means negative impact on residents' overall health and well-being.
My mother was living in a supposedly reputable facility, but we started noticing irregularities in her finances. It turned out that the director and shareholders were siphoning off her savings. They had the law on their side, and there was nothing you could do.
I heard news stories about these predatory legal guardians who were exploiting this legal loophole and exploiting the vulnerability in the system to take advantage of older people, basically stripping them of their life and assets to fill their own pockets.
It's heartbreaking to see our loved ones who have worked hard their entire lives fall victim to such exploitation. They deserve dignity and respect, not to be treated as sources of profit.
I've been bullied, blackmailed, and stripped of the things I need to live, including my money, Funky said. Everything has been taken away from me. I have no access to my bank accounts. I don't have the money to pay for the medications that I'm prescribed. I don't get mail. I can't choose my own doctors.
The perpetrators of this exploitation often operate in the shadows, taking advantage of vulnerable seniors for their own financial gain. But why does this happen, and what can we do about it? According to a report by the National Center for State Courts, FUNCA is one of somewhere between 1 and 3 million adults in guardianships. It's a difficult subject to quantify, as legal records are often sealed, and no standardized public record-keeping procedure exists. A perfect breeding ground for operating in the shadows. In my experience of working at a for-profit long-term care facility, the management found any reason to squeeze an extra % or 2 out of the residents' account, for example. One place I worked at charged their residents an extra 3.6% based on the number of windows they had in their room. The residents that could talk were upset and crying about how they are already on a fixed income, and how does this improve the care they get?
Unfortunately, the profit-driven nature of many long-term care facilities creates a breeding ground for financial exploitation. Directors and shareholders may prioritize revenue over the well-being of residents, leading to unethical practices. This government has inherited a long-term care system that is fragmented, lacking in transparency, and failing to deliver on the common working and caring conditions that our seniors and our members deserve. The union statement said, "Our seniors' care system is pushed to the limit, and we have a responsibility to ensure public money goes to front-line care."
To combat this issue, we need stricter regulations and oversight within the long-term care industry. Additionally, raising awareness among families and empowering seniors to speak up about any suspicious activity is crucial. "We're not partners in the delivery of this care," she said. "This is not an equal relationship. Government is the regulator and the funder. We have a responsibility to the people who live there, and we have a responsibility to the taxpayers. Those are our primary responsibilities."
As consumers, we must demand transparency and accountability from for-profit long-term care facilities. We cannot turn a blind eye to the suffering of our elderly loved ones. As a nurse who has worked with residents stuck in similar situations, this video is dedicated to you. May it act as an extension to your voice that is deserving of justice and dignity. Let's work together to shine a light on this dark reality and ensure that our seniors receive the respect and care they deserve. Thank you for joining me for the discussion today. Remember, together, we can make a difference. I find it interesting as time goes on and as healthcare rapidly changes. You took the time to view the video. You have my sincere gratitude. Thank you. Before I sign off, could I ask you to please like, comment, turn on notifications, and subscribe to Rapid Nurse. This will really help the channel get off life support.